If you thought Christmas wreaths were reserved for the front door, think again, because I've been seeing edible wreaths all over social media and they guaranteed to transform any table. Look at them, they're beautiful.
They're delicious. Today, kitchen expert Jane de Graaf says anyone can make them, and she joins us now from her very own kitchen in Coffs Harbour. And a reminder, you can follow along at home by scanning the QR code on your screen right there. Jane, good very morning to you.
Good very morning.
Good very Merry Christmas to you. Hey, have edible Christmas wreaths always been a bit of a thing? I feel like they're a bit new.
They have. No, well, they've been picking up momentum over the last couple of years, and we've really seen a lot of the sweet ones over the last couple of years, but savoury is where it's at this year. They're so much fun, and it's a really great way to make just a few ingredients actually go quite a long way, because you don't need to fill the whole board. There's a big empty bit in the middle. You just need to go around the edges, so it's actually a great way to get more bang for your buck with the ingredients.
Okay, well, you mentioned savoury there, so let's get stuck into it. We're going to try and follow along with you in the studio. What do we need to do?
All right, so this trick here I absolutely love, because you can stack everything just in a wreath shape and hope that it all holds together. But if you make individual skewers and then stack them up, the skewers help to hold the shape of the wreath, and you just lay all the skewers around. They stack really well, but more importantly, it's also how you serve the items. So I think you've got a few bits and bobs there. Make yourself a skewer. I've got one here. I've got a little radish on here and a cheese cube and a pickle and some prosciutto, and then I'm just going to add all my little bits until I have a lovely little skewer.
And you just wrap it around like that. But this is so good for the kids. The kids is like, this is a perfect one to get them to help out for Christmas Day.
Absolutely, get the kids to do it, but more importantly, when you walk around, it's really easy to serve because people just take the individual skewer.
Yes.
But in sort of past years, people just stacked everything in a wreath, and you had to take all these individual little bits off the platter, which was quite tricky. But this way, like I said, you just pick up the skewer and you're all ready to serve, and people can just help themselves. You can do all different ones, or you can make them all the same. It's up to you. You might have some without cheese or some with nuts or whatever, so that people can get the things that they like. But I love the way it actually makes the whole thing very stable, so that it's really easy to take if you've been asked to bring a plate. That will hold its shape. You take it there, put it on the table, and everyone will absolutely love it.
Great tip. All right, Belinda's on a roll here, so we'll leave her going with the savouries. Let's move on to the sweet. Let's talk lamingtons, one of my favourites. Strawberries, whipped cream. You're talking my language.
Yep. So this is great. It's, again, if you want something like a pav or a trifle, but you're not necessarily very good at putting it together, just shape it into a wreath shape. So we've got one here, and it's made of lamingtons, broken up bits of meringue and pavlova, and we've just stuck it all together with cream. And then all you need to do is put your favourite bits of chocolate, nuts, maybe some edible flowers if you can get hold of those on top. And all it is about the arranging around the board. And again, it makes quite a few ingredients go a really long way. And you just use the cream to glue everything in place, which is loads of fun. Again, as Belinda rightly pointed out before, it's a great one for the kids to do. So you just go all the way around the board until you've got your beautiful wreath, and then you just add beautiful little things in between, like your berries for that really Christmas coloured effect, and we just pop those all the way around. Now, I like to sprinkle, you know, some icing sugar over the top. I like to add some lint balls and some little bits of chocolate. But again, it's entirely up to you what you're going to add to your sweet wreath. But can I show you the fruit wreath?
Yes,
because
please.
I love the fruit wreath. It's sweet but healthy. Okay, so here's my beautiful fruit wreath, and again, this is really, really simple. You know, raspberries, strawberries, grapes, all in season right now, and they look so Christmassy because they're green and red and beautiful. So all you need to do for this one is, when you get your bunch of grapes, chop it up into smaller bunches so that people can take little individual bunches. Each of these have been chopped up, so I'll see if I can grab one, and you just lift one up like that, and you've got this beautiful individual bunch of grapes that people can help themselves to. And then you just stack that up, and the way you get the shape for that one is you get a bowl. I'll just pop that back in the middle. That was the bowl that I used to shape the wreath. Put a bowl in the middle, build your wreath up around it, and then just slide the bowl out, and your wreath will hold its shape, and it's absolutely beautiful. Put some, you know, mint in between for some greenery. I've got some gold dust because I'm feeling bougie, but if you've just got some icing sugar or some grated chocolate, that looks great on top too. And it looks sensational, but it's super, super healthy and delicious.
So good. I can
It's
just like what you can imagine going out and everyone being like impressed with that. For people willing to go a bit extra this year, talk us through those standing options you have. Ooh.
Okay, these are 3D, and I love this one. Check out my pickle tree. I have a pickle Christmas tree. My boys are so excited about this. You get a foam cone, which you can get from any craft shop, and then you just use skewers to secure little pickles all over it. You could use olives, whatever you like, and then you use little tiny tomatoes to make the decorations, and I used some lemon peel to make the star on top. It's fantastic because, again, really interactive fun, and it looks so great because it's 3D and standing up. But check out Frosty, my cheese man snowman here. He's made of cheese balls, which are just cream cheese with lots of herbs all through them, so your chivy cream cheese. Shape that into a ball. You crush up some nuts and roll him in some nuts, and then you decorate him like a little snowman and stand him up. And he is a snowman made of cheese balls, and I am so proud of him.
Yes.
He's gorgeous.
Frosty's cheese
You
ball.
are so clever. Thank you very much, Jane. I don't know that I'll be inviting anyone over to see my pickle tree, but can I just say, A for effort here, what Belinda's created. Jane, you should really think twice about leaving us unattended here in this studio
It's all
while
fine.
you're at your lovely home in Coffs Harbour. But we tried. I assure you, we
So
tried.
quick and easy.
Delicious.
So good. Thank you, Jane.
We'll tuck into that. Thank you, Jane. Have a great Chrissy. For more tips on how to create these or what Jane did, that QR code right there on your screen is really going to help you. Trust us.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?